So I made this recording because what most people think is love is something you find. It's like some sort of door you open up, and once you do open it up, it's like you find someone else behind that door, which you think exists somewhere else. So you keep searching and searching and searching for it, but in the end, there's no real door or no real way for you to attain love. What most people do is they go outside, uh, roam around in libraries, cafes, and other places, searching for a pair of eyes that maybe finally tell them they're complete and that they're perfect and that they don't need to change themselves, that they don't need to change anything. But in reality, that is completely different from the truth. The more you search for something like love or anything else, uh, the less you don't get it. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense, but what I'm meaning to say here is that if you keep searching for something abstract like love or anything similar to it, there's a very, very high chance that you're not going to attain it. Okay, it is a massive, massive chance that you're not gonna find it because if you're looking for love in other people, uh, you'll never get it because love isn't just something which is romantic. Okay, it is knowing something about a certain someone and still choosing to be with them either way. And I've heard this many times, and like, not only is it in social media as a whole, but it's just outside in my class, in my school, and in other places. I've just heard this a lot. People say, I'm unlovable. I'm not loved. I want to find love, whatever, whatever. But the thing they don't realize is that they can definitely love, okay? But they don't understand that they are the ones that should love themselves first to truly find love in other people. And I understand that, I understand how it feels because some people just absolutely hate themselves for no reason. The magnitude of self-hatred here is massive. And uh, what most people think is that they see these type of videos on social media, but these polished, finished, expedited videos, if that makes sense, and they think everyone else is happy and that they're all whole, they're all fulfilled, and that they can, you know, live life happily because they found love or whatever. But yeah, it's just the polished final content. Then that's what people don't realize, and they start to feel down, right? When they feel down, they start to spiral into self-hatred. And it is one of the worst things anybody can do, no matter what age you are. Spiraling into self hatred, self loathing, self deprecation, and all these self deprecative things. And, there's a lot. It's just not a healthy thing to do. And if you're doing that, I would request you to stop because I can't tell you what to do. Your life is yours, and well, I can really change what you think, and I can really change your perspective, just like that. So, what I wanted to say with all this is stop searching for love, okay? Most people search for something they'll never attain or never obtain because love isn't something you just randomly find one day. It's not something you just look for and you just get it. No, that's not how it works, okay? The first thing people need to learn is to be comfortable in their own skins. If you can't even love yourself, how can you hope to love someone else? Because you are the person that's going to be with you. in literally every single situation. And because you are the only person that's going to be with you 100% of the time, you should learn to love yourself. You are the only person that's going to be there for you when shit hits the ceiling, when there's no one around you, when you feel lonely, alone, whatever. You alone will be the person that's standing beside you, in front of you, behind you, next to you, whatever. What I mean by that is, if you don't love yourself, you can never hope to love anyone else. And since you don't love yourself, that means you don't even want to be yourself. And that is just horrible for obvious reasons. And I feel like everyone should learn to love themselves, especially uh, ones who feel like they can't find a romantic partner, and that's why they're so lonely, and that, all the girls reject them or whatever. And I do feel like most people take this a little too seriously. And no, I understand shit gets lonely sometimes. Life gets lonely, especially in those nights where you start thinking, and it definitely starts to suck. Okay, it sucks a lot. I've been through that. Hey, I'm only 17, but I've experienced rejection once, and it was not fun. It was last year. Maybe I'll make a video on that. But that's not the point. The point is, people need to learn to accept things. And if that thing is that love is not going to come your way for now, you should be able to accept it, get back up, and keep moving. Because life does not wait for you, it does not wait for anyone else. Life doesn't owe you anything, okay? It doesn't owe you love. But you owe yourself that. You owe yourself love. You should learn to love yourself. Because in the quietest nights, in the darkest alleys, in the places where you're the most loneliest, where you're alone, in your moments of weakness, you are your only person. You are your best friend, and even your parents, even your mother or father, aren't as close to you as you are. You know everything about you. And you still choose to be yourself every day. You wake up, you go to work, you still live, even though it feels miserable. You're still choosing to live. You're still choosing to do the things that you do every single day, even though it feels so crushing. And that alone, I think, is one of the greatest acts of courage anyone can ever do. Because getting up day after day, even though your life feels so horrendously bad, I think that definitely takes an insurmountable amount of courage from any person, no matter what the age, okay? If you're doing that, then you have a lot of courage. And the only thing that you need to do from that point onwards is to believe in yourself and to love yourself. Because searching for love outside, it just does not work. You go out, you expect to find a romantic partner on this day, the day you go out, on every day, whenever you go out, you expect to find a romantic partner. And well, that's just not how it works. Okay, you can want a partner on whatever day, whenever, okay, but you will never acquire them by doing this, if that makes sense. uh Look at it this way. Okay, the more you want something, the more you expect something to happen to you, the less chances of it are to actually happen. And the more people try, or the more people want something to happen to them, they start to put that thing, that certain abstract thing or something physical, in this case it's love, they put it on a pedestal, and then they begin to romanticize it, which is one of the worst things you could do. And I think a lot of people do this. And if you're watching this video, if it somehow does well, And then, yeah, you know, you get the idea. The moment they romanticize something, that's when the chances of it happening are tremendously low. Because you're hoping that it actually happens every single day. You're raising the bar for something that has a very, very slim chance of happening. This is not a movie. You don't just go out and find a romantic partner just like that. It doesn't work like that in real life. Okay? And the more you romanticize it, more you imagine it, more you replay scenarios in your mind, the more you put this on a pedestal, the more you glorify it, the worse it'll actually get because you think there is a really high chance that this will happen to you. When in reality, it's such a small chance that this actually works out and happens. And hence, when this does not happen, people, they get depressed, they get sad, angry, jealous, whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to get this out. And yeah, bye. I'll see you.